Let's check out the Sprite Ice Cold keys to the game. Clark, let's take a look at the Thunder for just a second. What's the key for them?
Well, how they deal with Chauncey Billups could be a big factor, Kevin. Over the last 4 games, he's been feeling it. His assist numbers have been phenomenal, off the charts, and his whole team is reaping the benefits.
As you take a look at Denver, Clark, what's the key against this Thunder?
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Denver.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
And here is Billups. It's stolen by the Thunder. It falls.
Great awareness makes him a dangerous threat every time down the floor.
Stolen by Westbrook. And here are the Thunder now. 6-point game. They're excited about the win on Thursday.
Kevin, it simply came down to bench production. I thought they brought baskets in at the right time. They helped out defensively. They gave him some good minutes at both ends of the floor. That's exactly what you expect and desire from your bench players.
And here is Billups. Here's Lawson. Nails the easy jumper.
He got the ball inside, and when the D closed in, he just kicked it out to the open man. Simple, but beautiful.
And here are the Thunder now. Green buries the short-range jumper.
So far, I don't think you can ask for a better start to the game for them. 4 for 4 thus far.
Grant is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul.
Kevin, where do we start when we talk about Chauncey Billups? I tell you what, he has been a turnaround specialist in Denver. Leadership, shot-making ability, running the team, professionalism, attention to detail, and many more attributes he brings to the table. He is simply a winner, in the words of George Karl.
And here is Billups, following the score by Oklahoma City. Anthony with the bucket.
Boy, he's really special. The defense has to account for him at all times.
Here's Westbrook. Green backs in. Dunks it down with one hand.
Anthony, that's his first personal foul, second team foul. Grant, shooting 1.
Good for the three-point play. And it's the Nuggets with the ball, trailing by 10. Here's Billups. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Kisses it off the glass and in.
Wow, what a game for them so far. Very impressive. They haven't missed yet.
Coach Karl calls for a timeout. And here is Billups. To Anthony. Leads him in. Oh!
That was ferocious. And he hung on the rim as if to say, your basket is my basket.
Here comes Westbrook. Grant, covered by Smith. Harden backs down. Dumps it off. Durant. Here's Harden. Lays it in. Sweet dime to lead into the rack.
And right now, Kevin, they're getting everything they want and sending a message while they're doing it.
Grant is whistled for reaching in. That's his second foul of the game. Here's Westbrook. You talked about sending a message, Clark. This certainly is one way to do that.
Well, it really is, Kevin. I mean, it's demoralizing to a defense when you can't and don't consistently get stops.
Now Allen. Make sure to catch this one next Tuesday. A fantastic Game 4. The Eastern Conference semifinals. Out in Boston, we'll watch the Celtics as they host the Orlando Magic.
You know they're going to be extra hyped up for this one.
You're right.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
Anthony with it. 20 points for him. Gets in close. It's off.
He's normally pretty accurate around the rim, but he couldn't make the layup that time.
Inside, Harden connects from in close. He's got 11.
Just like they drew it up in practice, Kevin. Sweet dish inside.
Stolen away. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Westbrook. Flushes it with the one-handed jam.
When he gets it that close, forget about it. It's all over.
Here's Anthony. Can't hit, and the Thunder go the other way. Durant on the paint. Graceful finish.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
Here's Allen. Cans it from in close. Nice bucket by the ninth-year veteran out of Villanova. Here comes Westbrook. Durant backs him down. From down low, Kenyon Martin grabs the board. And here's Denver. 11-point game. Here's Billups. Laid in with the D draped all over him. He's got 5.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Grant from close range. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Anthony.
Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
And he splits the free throws.
Good job hustling here. I mean, making the extra effort. When you're down, you have to do all of the little things, Kevin.
And they do have a slight disadvantage on the boards. Smith with it. He's got 7. And Clark, you mentioned hustle. They have to turn it up a notch.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. Intensity. You have to bring that to the court every time you step between the lines, and that's exactly what they have to have here. They've got to be more tenacious. They've got to play with more purpose and more focus and more drive.
And a look at next Thursday. It's going to be Vince Carter and the Orlando Magic. The Boston Celtics come into town.
They're a lot of fun to watch right now.
You're right. The Nuggets trail. Smith, right wing. The dump off to Smith. Here's Martin. Buries it from 14 feet. He's got 9.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
Here's Westbrook. Drains it for 3.
He can be dangerous from out there. As a matter of fact, he can be lethal. His first from the arc after having none in the first quarter. Keep an eye on it.
Now Allen. J.R. Smith on the wing. Off the screen. Over Green. Green with the rebound.
He had a pretty good look there, Kev. I'm surprised he didn't convert.
Grant. Kenyon Martin grabs the board. And here comes Carmelo Anthony. He's got 20. Here's Allen. Got a hand on it. The Thunder with the denial, and it's still a 9-point ball game.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it. A tough sequence there.
To Smith. The 3. Harden corrals the long rebound. Here's Grant. The shot is off, so the Nuggets will take it the other way. Got a piece of it. Stolen away by Grant. It's 2-on-1. Westbrook rips it down with one hand.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Coach Carl calls time. And here is Billups. He has 5. Here's Anthony. Green with the rebound.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
Here's Grant in close. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Here comes Billups.
Kevin, he has simply got to focus and make sure he keeps himself between the ball and the defense in that situation.
And here comes Carmelo Anthony. Allen can't put an end to the scoring drought. Here's Harden. Cannot hit. So the Nuggets will take it the other way. Like you were saying, Clark, he's starting to rack up the turnovers this quarter.
Yeah, it's been rough. Actually, it's been hard to watch, but I think he can bounce back. It's just a matter of getting a couple of good plays back-to-back to get him going.
Anderson is in at center. He completes the three-point play. Here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Green. The runner, and here is Durant. Here's Grant. Rebounded by Anthony.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
And it's Smith missing. Here comes Westbrook. Releases from 15. That's good. 11 points in the game.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
To Anthony. Let's go with a 3. The shot is off. And the Thunder go the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Grant. Anderson hauls it in off the glass. And it's the Nuggets with the ball, trailing by 10. Here's Anthony from short range. Finishes with the soft touch. He's got 25.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for.
Nuggets on D. 8-point game. Here's Green. Dumps it off. Can't hit the easy jumper.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Smith. A missed 3.
This quarter's been a disaster for him, Kevin. He just can't buy a bucket.
Here's Harden. Lays it in off the glass. 13 points in the game.
Excellent anticipation there, Kev. He placed that pass perfectly.
Coach Carl wants a timeout. And fans, look out for next Tuesday. It's going to be Tony Parker and the San Antonio Spurs as they host the Los Angeles Lakers.
You can count on it that both teams want to win.
Yep. And here is Billups. He's covered by Westbrook. The Nuggets will hold on to it. Oklahoma City is just getting everything they want inside.
Points in the paint have been the story so far, and I don't think it's going to change unless this team starts defending with physicality, bodying up without fouling.
Here's Anderson, guarded by Green. Off the inbound, Anderson can't get it to go.
So far today, they're showing a little more effort and hustle. They've got a small advantage on the glass right now.
And here are the Thunder now. 10-point lead. It's Chauncey Billups with the rebound. Here's Smith. Nails it from the wing. 11 points in the game. And that advantage you're talking about, Clark, certainly one of the factors in this league.
Well, there's no question about that, Kevin. Each of those rebounds are creating another scoring opportunity for them.
On defense, the Nuggets, trailing here by 8. Grant sinks it. And here is Billups. 5 points in the game.
He just lost another one, Kevin. I mean, he's really having a difficult time seeing the defense here.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Knocked loose. The steal by Grant. The handoff to Grant from inside. Drops it in on the layup. You're right, Clark. He's not seeing the defense well here.
No, he's not reacting at all, and you hate to see that. I mean, it's tough, but he's a pro, and I think he'll be fine. It's just kind of tough to see right now.
Smith with it. He's got 11. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Here comes Westbrook, leading by 12. Here's Green, kept alive. Grant tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go. And here comes Carmelo Anthony. He's got 25. Carmelo backs in. 6 seconds to shoot. To Billups for 3, and that is good. 8 points for him.
Because they're behind, they feel a little pressure to start jacking up three-point shots, and it's led to more attempts from behind the arc.
And here is Durant. 11 points in the game. Here's Green. Drains the open look.
Well, I think the defense is going to have to pick it up a little bit. They've got to play a lot harder than they're playing right now. I mean, they're just standing around, going through the motions. They're not making any kind of effort to disrupt the offensive flow.
Smith with it.
They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
And it heads out of bounds. Last touch by the Nuggets. Some adjustments here for the Nuggets.
Substitutions on the court.
And here is Howard. And Durant gets it to go.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Denver. 11-point game. Here's Nene. Grant hauls it in off the defensive glass. And here are the Thunder now. Harden hits the quick shot. He's got 15.
That was a quick shot, but when they leave you open like that, you can't pass that up.
Grant gets the reach-in call. That's his third foul.
Well, he keeps on piling them up, Kevin. Are they really going to let him foul out in the first half?
Substitution.
One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's really in the zone and is racking up the points in bunches.
He certainly has. He's getting all the looks he wants and is finishing his chances.
They need to do something to get him out of his rhythm before it's too late.
And so here is Denver. They trail by 11. And so here is Denver. Grant, covered by Smith, shoots from the post. No good. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Billups. It bounces out of bounds after the shot.
Thunderball.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 11. Grant, covered by Smith. Inside, drops in the floater. He's got 19.
What an acrobatic finish. I love the dunk, but you got to give it up for that kind of layup.
Anthony, 5 on the shot clock. And here is Billups. Here's Martin, off from three-point land.
Kevin, they've got the edge here in rebounding. They're doing a good job of blocking out and then pursuing the basketball. That's good fundamental action.
Grant from short range. And Billups pulls it down. Here comes Billups. He's got 10. And Clark, as you were saying, with today's athletes, the difference usually does come down to good technique and certainly fundamentals.
Yeah, that's a good point, Kevin. Everybody in the NBA is an athlete, so you've got to take care of your business in a fundamental way, especially when it comes to rebounding.
On defense, the Nuggets searching for that first bucket here in the third. And here is Green, covered by Smith. Puts up the baby hook, and Green gets it to go.
No wasted opportunities for him. He's been as efficient as a heat pump.
Picked off by the Thunder. It's vertical.
getting the highlight reel play of the day. Wait a minute. Make that week. Hey, make it the year. Now that was a dunk.
Anthony backs down. Here's Martin. Yes, and the foul.
Well, that's a start. They get one to go down finally, but now they need to build on it to keep the momentum.
And here is Durant. Here's Grant. Nene pulls it in. And here comes Carmelo Anthony. He's got 27. Takes it up. Whoa!
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
And now for our sideline reporter, Cheryl has some information for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on the Nuggets huddle. Coach Carl urged his team to attack the basket. He says, we're settling for the jump shot too often. Let's drive the lane and make them work on the inside. It's time to attack. Guys?
Thanks, Cheryl. And so here is Denver. The Thunder making the shot. Anthony nails it from close range. He has 31.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
Grant covered by Anthony. Westbrook baseline. Kick out perimeter. And here is Green, guarded by Nene. Here's Grant. The shot misses. Now Denver takes it the other way. To Smith. The three ball. Grant gets the board inside.
You know, Kevin, all these rebounds allow them to attack the defense before they have a chance to get back and set up on D.
Grant leads the game in assists. Knocks it loose. Here's Anthony from the paint. Nice feed by Billups.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Grant. Martin grabs it, and that's his 8th rebound of the contest. And Clark, you're right about what they've been able to accomplish with strong work down low.
Especially on long shot attempts. It's much easier to get back on defense after scoring.
And here is Billups. 15 points in the game. It stays here.
8 seconds on the shot clock. 8.
Grant really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's really giving his team a lift here, providing solid minutes off the bench.
How big is it, Clark, to get a solid contribution off the bench?
I think it's really big because you need everybody to contribute. The starters aren't always going to be able to go the distance, so your backup guys have to come in and play well. You've got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
And here are the Thunder now. Here's Grant. Kept alive. Goes back up. Gets the bucket. Way to stay with it.
He doesn't have a lot of game with his back to the basket, but that time he found a way to get it done in there. That's a pretty good move for a guy you don't expect to score in the paint.
Over to you, Cheryl.
Well, guys, I had a chance to talk with George Karl, coach at the Nuggets. He wants his team to loosen up offensively. He said, we're passing on too many open looks. If you got a good look, take it. These are shots we can make. That's something most players don't mind hearing. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Cheryl. And here are the Thunder now, following Durant's three-point attempt.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Some changes for the Thunder. And here is Billups. 15 points in the game.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Here's Grant. It's blocked.
So far, it's been a challenge. He's been unable to get it going here in the fourth. Kevin, if they go on to lose this game, and they probably will, they'll look back at their turnovers as the biggest reason why.
I agree. Oh! Rips it down. 27 points for him. Grant Gets in close, and Billups pulls it down. And like you said, turnovers here definitely contributing to the deficit.
Well, it's tough to watch when a team isn't able to get into its offense because they can't handle the basketball. I mean, that's one of the basic fundamentals of the game, passing and catching and throwing it to your team and not the other team. They've got to tighten that area up.
Here's Anderson, 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3, and Billups gets it to go.
This is called you must extend your defense, especially on the three-point marksman.
Chauncey Billups.
Here's Grant, connects from 13 feet out. He has 29.
He's just a man among boys. That destroyed any chance they had of guarding him.
The Nuggets with the last touch.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
Chauncey Billups with a strong contribution so far in this one.
This is just a magnificent shooting performance we're watching here. The other team has to feel helpless.
He is lights out from beyond the arc, and he shows no signs of slowing down. Clark, what do you do as a coach and try and slow down this shooting?
Well, Kevin,
Substitutions on the court.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's Grant. Harden is tagged with the loose ball foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He knocks down the first one.
Substitutions on the court.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Harden backs him down. Up and under. Gets the lay-in. He's got 24.
he saw the height mismatch and went to work immediately. That's smart basketball.
Lawson. The rebound by Durant. And that gives him a double-double. Grant gets a good look. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
It's not been a day to remember, but if they get the win, I'm sure being the team player that he is, he'll be fine.
And the turnover by Denver.
Tough break. They've got to take care of the ball if they're going to make a comeback.
The Thunder changing it up. And here are the Thunder now. Right around 6 minutes left.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Grant. Stuffs it in. He has 31.
For him, that was a monster dunk, but it was easy because nobody was around to challenge him.
Here's Billups. Anthony with it. The Nuggets turn it over.
A little miscommunication on that one. Both guys have to be on the same page when you're moving the ball around.
Some changes for the Thunder. Now the Thunder with it.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Thunder now. Westbrook lays it in. Sweet dime to lead him to the rack. Nice shot by the 2-year man out of UCLA. Right wing. Here's Aflalo. Can't get it to go. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Grant backs in. Here's Westbrook from close range. Lays it right in.
That's a strong finish inside. That's where you want to work your magic, Kevin.
Aflalo hits the tray.
Boy, there's been no answer for the three-point shot this half. They've dominated from behind the arc.
Here's Durant. The bucket was set up with the dish by Grant, and he's got a double-double. And so here is Denver. Denver calls timeout.
Nuggets. Substitution on the court.
Oklahoma City on D.
Substitution on the court.
Now Carter.
2 minutes remaining.
To Nene. And here is Billups. He's covered by Westbrook. Left wing. 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Aflalo with 1 on the clock. And they call goaltending. They'll give him a bucket. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's really been terrific all game long. It seems like every missed shot is ending up in his hands.
Is rebounding something you can work on, Clark, or is it just natural ability?
I think it's a combination. You can work on rebounding, but the very best rebounders do it naturally. They've got tremendous timing, excellent strength, and they're also very good second.
Substitution on the court.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. Balkman. Oh! Flushes it with the one-handed jam.
Way to close out an opponent. Kevin, I think we're done here.
Durant backs down to Grant. Dumps it off. Here's Durant. Count it. 26 points for him.
This guy's really providing a lot of offense for him right now.
Here's Carter. It's in for 3.
They needed this run sooner. I don't think they have enough time left to stage a comeback now.
Grant setting up on D, and he's 1 steal away from a triple-double. Oh! Jams it in.
That's his 5th personal foul. First team foul.
Some adjustments here for the Nuggets. He can't complete the three-point play. Billups with an assist. This trip up would have 10 for the game.
Less than a minute remaining now. Looks like this one's all but done, Kev.
Grant fades back, deflected, and he gathers the loose ball. Great play by Anderson. Billups dumps it off. Here's Smith. Nice job on the assist by Billups. And he now has a double-double. The Thunder have a chance to sweep the series as they defeat the Nuggets 137-110. For his steady play, Grant has earned his place as the Jordan Brand Player of the Game.
Well, this is where it counts. This is where you make your mark, Kev. In the playoffs, you got to put your nagging injuries aside. Focus in and play your best basketball. He delivered tonight.